Hey everyone, my name is Gavin, and this will be a tutorial on how to increase and decrease bullet damage with Python in the BGE, and I'm just going to get started. So to start off, let's right-click on this camera, hit X delete, and right-click on this light, hit X delete, and right-click on this player right here, or this cube in the middle. Let's drag this panel out and rename this cube as player, like this. Okay, now that we have that, I might actually just add a material to this player, like so, and I'll click on the Physics tab, select Blender Game right here, and let's make this cube an actor. Okay, let's now go from defaults to game logic, Blender render to Blender game. And on our cube, what we're going to do is we're going to add a property. And this property I'm going to call increase. So we're going to have a Boolean operator property. So like if increase is equal to true, more damage, less damage. Okay, we're now going to do. Oh, did I name this panel? Player. Sorry, that was weird. I must have named the panel. All right, let's add an always sensor, like so. Let's add a mouse sensor and rename this as fire. I'm going to hit tap right here, minimize this, and I'm going to add a ray sensor. I'm going to rename this ray sensor as ray out lowercase. I'm not going to leave anything for the properties, but I'll just put, let's say, a distance of 100 on the positive y-axis. Let's connect these right here like so. Alright. And what we're going to do is connect these like this. And what we're going to do now is do templates, Python, and then game logic simple to create a Python script template. And let's delete the portion I've highlighted and hit Control and scroll up to make your text larger. What we're now going to do is name this as scripts.py, and let's add this right here, like so. Before we get started though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do spacebar and then add a cube really quick. I'm going to drag this cube out, drag this panel out over here, and click on this right here and make this cube an actor. Let's add a property to this cube. This property is going to be called health, and I'm going to make it so that the health we're going to set to 150 like this, and I'm going to hit this I right here and do game and then show debug properties, and if I hit P we can see it'll say health 150 on this new cube. To make it easier, I might rename this cube as enemy like this, just so that we can differentiate between our player and our enemy. Alright, now what I'm going to do is on our cube right here, or on our player object, sorry, I'm going to add a keyboard sensor with tap selected with spacebar like this as the key. I'm going to rename this as space, and what we're going to do is have it so that it's going to toggle that property increase. So let's have this be a toggle, and we're going to toggle the property increase. So we should see if we connect these, and I click this I right here. If I were to hit P, there's going to be that increase variable, and every time I hit the spacebar, it's going to toggle that property. Alright, now that we have this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down, and we're going to have it. So let's define our ray and our fire sensor. So ray is going to equal controller.sensors ray, and fire is going to equal controller.sensors fire. What we're now going to do is we're going to have if ray.positive, like this. We're going to have a variable called target is going to equal ray.hitObject, like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to print targets to the console, like so, like this. Okay, so if we were to hit P now, and I were to do window and toggle system console, we should see if I hit P, it's going to print target as enemy because that's the object that we're hitting with our ray. Okay, now that we have this, what I'm going to do is have a variable called if click.positive, or actually we're just going to do the if fire.positive, sorry. Positive like this. What we're going to do is actually I'm going to take this out really quick. I'm going to make a new function. I know this is kind of unorthodox, but what I'm going to do, no, I'll just do this. I'll just do if fire.positive. What we're going to do is check to see if own increase is equal to true. And if that variable is equal to true, what we're going to do is have target health is going to minus equal 50. And if that variable is not true, the increase variable, we're going to have target health is going to minus equal 25. One thing we are going to check though is at the very end we're going to do if target's health is less than or equal to 0, we're going to have targets dot end objects. So if the health of our target that we're shooting is less than or equal to 0 after we've applied the damage, what it's going to do is just delete the object. So if we hit P now and our increase variable is false, it should take 6 shots to destroy this enemy. And that's what it did for me. It took 6 shots to destroy that enemy. But if we were to hit P, set this to true, it should only take 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright everyone, so this is how you increase and decrease bullet damage with Python and the BGE. I hope you guys find this very useful. And thanks for watching everyone, and have a good day. Here's the script just for one more second. Okay everyone, thanks for watching.